Oh my god, they're gonna die with a demonic pact. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Look at that! Look at that! He's gonna die? Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna be doing a war video and I'm gonna show you guys my thought process behind a war attack. We're gonna start off by actually entering the war and seeing what my recommended base is. My recommended base right now is probably like 72 because I am apparently not match. Actually, to be fair, on paper I don't have the monsters that even like base 27 has, right? He has a rank 5 Everest, a rank 4 Zeet, I guess, and then a rank 4 Jock, whereas my defense is being absolutely demolished right now. I was actually banking on a double revival. Let's actually check how it did. Not the best strat over here because you've got a bunch of rest block monsters, but given what I had to work with, I felt like that was my best bet. And of course, the demonic pact is always scary on defense. So I actually defended one. And did I chip off any? I don't actually think I chipped off any coins. So I defended one of them. I think these two revived back again and I got a dub. So that was nice. I think they tried to abuse Akira's extra turns, but they did end up dying. And then this one, yeah, they killed me easy. What about the other two? These guys, Wuhasa also beat me up, and C3Po. Anyways, back to my thing, right? So you're recommended the last base. Never do the last base. Always go to the very first base and scout that base. See if you can beat it. I'm not sure actually if I could beat this base given the monsters that I have, but I will ponder over it like off cam or something to maybe cook up some strat. Second base, I don't think I could beat. I know for sure I couldn't beat this base. I probably could. I don't know. It's a low-key a big thing for me to say I probably could. But the reason I'm so upfront about not being able to beat this base is because it's very well ruined and it's got a bunch of good relics as well. And that is why I feel the way I feel. But if you move on to base number 3, it's not bad. It's not bad. But I could beat it. And also given the fact that my recommended base was 27, but now I'm attacking base number 3. Also, just because you're base number 3 and you're not base number 27 doesn't mean that your base is better than base number 27. Your bases in war are arranged in order of your monster power available for the restrictions that are there for that war. So this is the team that I'm going to be using. It's Akira with a stamina rune. I'm going to go over that in a bit. We've got Dame with a life rune, and we've got Snowgross with just one life level 8 rune. So why is this the way it is? My strat over here is to raw dog with Akira. The opponent only has one anticipation, and that is Anvor. To take care of Anvor, we've got the Demonic Pact and then Linnaeus. So I don't have Pios on Akira, right? So my only way to take out the other two monsters is by taking out Linnaeus first. But you always, of course, got to check your opponent's relics. I believe the shield doesn't really matter. It's just a healing shield. But the Barbarian Trap is something you really got to worry about if you're using Akira. Because Barbarian Trap has got stamina removal. Now this one's a bit weak. It's got like 288 points of stamina. I believe it's got more points of stamina removal if it's at a higher level. I don't know, but what matters over here is he's got 3 uses of this stamina removal. So he's going to remove 288 points of stamina. Keep that in mind. If I don't have my stamina rune on Akira, my stamina will be 280. So my first attack I hit, it goes on Linnaeus. Linnaeus is damaged. I believe it removes stamina on being damaged. There's no set condition for it. Let's check that out again. After being damaged by a skill, if the wearer's life is above. So yeah, he's definitely going to be above 50% on the first few hits. So he's going to drain my stamina. But of course, I've got the Star Sailor Sword. So I'm going to regen back to, let's see how much. I'm going to regen back to 280 points of stamina because, well, I've got 656 points of regen from my relic. But you got to bear in mind that it's only 2 uses. So I'm going to hit him. He's going to remove 288 points of stamina. I'm going to recharge. That's 1 use. I'm going to hit him again. He uses his second use of the 288 points of stamina removal. I get hit with that and then I'm at 0 points of stamina. and then I exhaust my final use of stamina regen, and now at full stamina I attack him again, but now he uses his third use of stamina removal. So the bottom line is he's used 3 uses of his relics. I'm capped at my second use on my Star Sailor, and now I just don't have stamina, so I'm forced to recharge. But now you can play around with the relic. He's got when the turn starts, if the Vera stamina is below 50%, so you can manipulate that by adding a stamina rune. So now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna attack him, right? He's gonna remove 288 points of stamina. Now 288 points of stamina is once I've lost 288 points of stamina, I will still be at more than 50% stamina in my stamina pool, if that makes sense. Let's say my first attack is Deep Marks. I'm going to use 34 points of stamina. So that's going to put me at 672 stamina points. Then he's going to remove 288 points of stamina, assuming it's like, what, 300 points of stamina? I'm going to be at 672. I'm going to be at 372. 372 points is still greater than 50% of this, which is what, 353. So my Star Sailor Sword will not activate on the very first turn. It's going to activate on the second turn when he drains my stamina completely. But now I've got 2 more uses of the Star Sailors available, so that, you know, I can keep spamming my extra turns, if that makes sense. Now again, it's completely fine if you didn't get my strategy right now. I'm going to play it out and you're going to make some sense out of it. The life rune on Dame is so that she can survive the battle, and in case something goes wrong, I can make it so Dame dies last and the Adventurer's Essence kicks in and saves the day. So that is my plan for now. I don't attack very low so that I can leave the lower bases for someone else on the team. Of course, I'm talking like as if I am one of the top attackers. I am not. I am one of those people who needs the lower bases on the opponent's team. But still, I'm going to use some strap over here and I'm going to try to take out base number 3. So that is all the talking. Let us... actually, you know what? Let's actually check out Dame's skills, because I've got the bounty hunt set up right now. So remove negative effects. That's nice. Evasion block. I've got evasion. I mean, I don't really think I will be using Dame, but I will like to keep the total blind. Actually, I rock with the total blind to 1 enemy and then minor blind and nightmares to all enemies. And this is, of course, to, you know, worst case scenario, be able to attack Maximus, because he's got dodge area. So I think the skill set is fine. Snow Grows doesn't really matter. He's there just for the Demonic Pact. I hope I'm not missing something right now. I don't think so. So Akira's going to go in. He's going to attack. And we're... Oh, shoot. Yeah, but it's fine, because like... It's... 30,000. Maximus goes next. Maximus is highly likely to kill Snow Grows first, because he's got a low HP, and then Dame goes in. This might actually be a risky play, because Anvor is most likely gonna death count down me, and it might not look good. But that's my only thing to worry about over here. So let's actually test this out. I'm sorry if anyone's watching from the team, but we gotta test this shit out. Alright? So Demonic Pact goes in. They get the Demonic Practitionist. Yeah. And then, oh, I already have like 3 Awakening Charges from the Demonic Pact. The Wastelands doesn't count. So what I'm going to do is, let's slow this down a bit. It's a bit too fast for my eyes. Alright. Deep Marks does some damage. Let's actually do Family Issues to deal more damage. Oh wait, it is Deep Marks. To all enemies, yeah. So Megataunt will deal some damage. Anvor gets a turn. And let's see what he does. The Collector, awesome. Sweet. He got an extra turn, okay. I'll guide you. Total Blind and Nightmares, I will take that. Totally take that. So he's just got 1 turn before death. I'm blinded, that is fine. Oh wait, I might have miscalculated something over here. Anvor removed stamina. So my Star Sailor's already activated once, I guess. Alright, I might be in a pickle over here. I might be in a pickle. I may be in a pickle. May. Alright? Maybe in a pickle. We're gonna do a burning and an extra turn. Alright? And we'll get an extra turn. I hope he doesn't do... Oh, he did do the death countdown. No problem. Ann was down. So we've got Akira now. I think I should have kept the evasion skill, but again, that wouldn't be the best play because if I have the evasion skill and then Anvor attacks the other two, I will be missing out on my Adventurer's Essence revive. So we're gonna do. Should I take an ET? If I take an ET, he's gonna remove 288 points of stamina. I'm gonna be below. Did I already use up my stuff? I still have my Star Sailors. But the only problem over here is I've got a death countdown, so I'm going to die in like 3 turns. Alright. Akira's actually got a very high life stat, so it would be in my favor if he dies early on, so it makes it easier for Maximus to take out Snowgross and Dame. If that makes sense. I might be yapping over here, but let's see if this actually works out. Alright. Obscure Sword kicks in. Barbarian. What? He's still got 3. Oh, the attacks didn't land. The goddamn attacks didn't land. Alright. No problem. If I had Pierce, I could have taken out Maximus, but that's fine. I'm going to try to land the burning, so Linnaeus dies. I don't think he will die though, but he's got burning and bleed if anything. So he awakens and he dies, I guess. Right? Why isn't he dying? Yeah, there you go. He died. Alright. Now is a bit of a tricky part. Let's see what Maximus does. I hope he doesn't take out Dame. That would be sad. Awesome. Sweet. So I still have a... Oh, actually, I don't have a shot. Oh my god. Please take out Snowgross. Please. Please kill Snowgross. Awesome. I still have a shot. I still have a shot at this battle. I also have 11 charges, so that's nice. Let's see. Galactic Cinema. Alright. I believe the battle is more or less in my hand, unless they die. Oh my god, they're gonna die with a demonic pact. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at that. He's gonna die, and I'm gonna revive with my Adventurer's Essence. Holy amazing win. Guys, I'm telling you, I am the strategist. Alright, I had this entire battle calculated. I did not fret for a single second. Anything in this video was all a piece of an act. So yeah, that's like a little insight on how I think my battles through. Make sure you attack higher than you're recommended. So you know, it's just better. Just do that. Yeah. With that said, that was my video of my thought process on attacking. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something. Hope you attack higher than you usually do. Unless if you're facing us, make sure you lose all of your attacks so we can keep winning and we can keep going higher on the leaderboards. With that said, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah.